So as you can see, I have just unlocked the 87 rated Jack Grealish, and in this video today we're going to talk about unlocking him, and we're also of course going to try him out to see if he is worth the unlock or not. If you need some coins to improve your ultimate team, then check out my sponsor. There's a link to do so in the description, igvault.com, and if you use the code Kieron, you'll get yourself a nice discount, but if you use the code Kieron, Toty, you'll get yourself an even bigger discount throughout the Team of the Year promo. So to get this guy, you have got to complete a few objectives. None of them are particularly hard, but they can be a bit tedious. You've got to score in 12 separate matches, which is a bit frustrating considering you've only got to win 7 of them, but there we are. A lot of people do quit at 1-0, which is obviously quite beneficial. You've also got to score 3 times from outside the box. This one isn't in separate games, so that is quite nice. You do have to score in separate games when getting finesse goals though, but to be honest, you're going to get them naturally anyway. You have got to score them with midfielders, but as I say, most people will do that just naturally when playing the 12 games. And then finally, assist with a through ball in 2 separate games using English players. Fairly easy, just sub on a Rashford or someone like that and they get the assist and the job is done. Now, if you're wondering what team I used to complete the objectives, pretty much the team that you are seeing on screen right now, apart from Firmino, was playing left cam, and I had Rashford up front, and obviously Grealish wasn't there. I had a CDM there, I think it was Ndombele actually. So, yeah, that is the team. Obviously, the game mode is on max chemistry, so you can literally throw in whoever you want, and obviously get the full chem, but you do want Premier League players, because obviously you need to score in each game with a Premier League player. Anyway, we are here to, of course, focus on the 87 rated Grealish. Let's get into this player review, shall we? So 4-star skill boost, 3-star weak foot, not too bad. Medium work rates, and obviously a very nice position change. Originally in FIFA he's a left wing, so this position change is very welcomed. Before we move on, let's address the chem style situation. What are we thinking for this guy? Hunter is very popular on Futbin right now. With a basic, he's actually a 92 rated cam, which is pretty outstanding for a free item, to be fair. With sniper, 90, finisher, 93 with Deadeye. That is pretty nice. And to be fair, 85 pace is already pretty good for a cam, so Deadeye might actually be the one, you know. Maximum's definitely not too bad either. So yeah, some really nice in-game stats on this card, but we'll go with Hunter since that is the most popular one. But as I say, I really don't think Deadeye is a bad one at all, if you don't mind the like non-pace boost, because 85 pace is obviously good enough for a mid. You know what? No, I'm going to back myself. We're going to go with Deadeye on this guy, and if I feel like he's lacking pace in game, then I'll switch it to a Hunter. But we're going to go forward with Deadeye just because that makes him, you know, a very high-rated cam on paper. So let's have a look at the in-game stats a bit more then. What is there that stands out? Well, instantly the dribbling column looks brilliant. 92 agility is elite, 92 in-game dribbling is also really nice, and 89 composure is fantastic. Good to see decent stamina of 86, but his aggression rating and jumping ratings are obviously quite low, so they bring his physicals down a decent amount. And the passing is another area which looks really strong. Very good shot passing rating of 90, excellent vision of 92, and pretty nice crossing of 87 also. And then when it comes to shooting from distance, he might be a threat with those 86 long shots and 84 shot power, bearing in mind that 84 shot power will be boosted to 99 thanks to the Dead Chem style, and his finishing will also go to 92 thanks to it as well. So yeah, I actually think this card looks really good for a free item, quote unquote free of course. So let's get in some matches and let's try this card out. As I say, for a card that you can just unlock for objectives, which isn't difficult, I think this card looks really good value. There is one more thing we need to do before we get into the action, and that is quickly talk about OneFootball. OneFootball is your one-stop shop for all things football related. The app is absolutely free, so it's worth just trying out. There's a link to download it in the description. The transfer rumours feed right now is very useful, with the obviously transfer window closing very soon, and the match centre also is very useful for just keeping up to date with every game that's going on, because obviously there's a lot of matches happening right now, especially with the midweek fixtures. And also, if we want, we can check out stats of players like we're going to do in the background right now. We're going to see how Grealish is doing this season. 6 goals, 8 assists, not bad at all for a midfielder. And yeah, very nice. I actually thought Grealish should have had a headliners item in Ultimate Team. It didn't come, but this card looks pretty good, so let's try it out. I almost forgot to press record then. This is what we are facing in this next game. Very nice team, and my opponent is definitely liking both the objectives and SBC cards, judging by his side. Nice team. It's fairly unique. Mbappe. Oh, spots to run a Grealish. Grealish just nabbed it off Davies. Can we keep the ball? We've somehow come away with it there. Just nabbed it, and we've scored a very cheeky early goal. Here is Grealish to bring us forward. Links up with Marcus Rashford here. Rashford is going to return the ball with a flick on the inside. Can we try and get a shot away here? Oh, referee. Wiped out. Grealish in space. Hits the finesse. Oh, thought that was going in. Nice. Mbappe lays it off for Grealish, who gives us our lead back. Milner. In space to Jack Grealish, who rainbow flicks his man before left-footed strike. Unfortunately, just didn't have quite enough power to beat Oblak there. Nice. Tackle there by Grealish, who's really battling in this game. He's not winning every battle, but he's going for it. Good link-up play. Mbappe gets him behind. Here is Grealish in space. Dinks it across the box. There's a chance. Oh, Ribery. Just goes over his head. Doesn't quite connect with it. Grealish in space. Hits the finesse. Oh, pinpoint. Right in top bins. Keeper given no chance. 30-minute hat-trick from the midfielder. You do love to see that. 3 goals for Grealish, 3 goals for the team, and technically 3 points if it was a league format. But it's not, it's FUT Champs, so it's just a win. But we take those. Into the next game, oh wow, he's got Team the Ronaldo. Sick. Yeah, I mean, the rest of the team is pretty much just a meta side, but that Ronaldo's pretty nuts. Also worth mentioning, I've put the Hunter Chem style on him for this game. Mbappe, into him. Into a bit of space here. Can we open up the chance for the shot? Grealish has done really well. Left-footed strike. Oh, that's a great goal. Brilliant close control by him. And then a very tidy finish as well. Nice. There's a chance. Grealish is through. Can he dink it over the keeper? Yes, he can. And bang, bang. We've just done a quick turnaround from 1-0 down to 2-1 up. And it's 2 more goals for Jack Grealish. There's a chance. Or can we break through here? Is Grealish onside for a start? Can he get past Varane, who's very pacey? We're going to dink it across the box. Varane keeps up with him, and eventually the ball goes for a goal kick. Okay, half-time's come around, and we have ourselves a slim 2-1 lead. I'm not feeling confident, though, with that Ronaldo on the field. As you can see, we are struggling a bit, not just for the ball, but also for chances. But Grealish has made do with the little ball he's had, and he's been efficient. Oh, Grealish doing the defensive work. I thought he was about to get nutmegged there. Tavernier's in pursuit, though, and Tavernier's pretty quick, so we need to get rid. Going to get linked up here with Grealish, who puts the ball through. Here's a chance for Mbappe to... Oh, I've took it. Oh, that's... There was a bit of delay there, but that is my fault for not going earlier. Great through ball, but ultimately poor execution when attempting the shot. That's what we want. Grealish dinks it to Rashford, who gets a chance. Oh, moved his keeper a bit late there and makes the save. Rashford pokes it through. Here's a chance. Can Grealish get his foot on it? He can, but unfortunately doesn't get launched over the keeper. But that is full time. We get ourselves a 3-2 victory against a very good opposition. One thing I have to say, in that game, Showdown Milner was excellent for me. He was making a mad amount of tackles, but ultimately it's goals that came from Grealish and Milner which get us the win. Okay then, games have been played. It's now time to review this 87 rated Jack Grealish, and straight up, excellent card. For a free item, this is a really, really good card, and straight up, I definitely advise everyone to go out and unlock it. Even if you're not going to use it, it could make in your starting 11, it could make for a good super sub. Alternatively, it'll be really useful for future objectives, and you all know EA love Premier League objectives, so this card will come in handy in my opinion. The first one we'll talk about is Chem Styles. In some games I used Hunter, and in others I used Deadeye. To be honest, I preferred him with Deadeye. Yeah, he doesn't have the pace boost, but in game he just felt really, really good. So that's the Chem Style I would advise you guys to go for, as long as you're happy to go with the lesser pace. But I understand why people go with Hunter. It does make him a bit more of a complete card, and obviously that pace boost is big, but I thought it was brilliant with Deadeye. Anyway, let's talk about in-game stats. What did I like about this item? Positionally, it was very strong for me. I liked his run making, just popped up in good areas, exactly what you want from a cam, and his shooting was pretty solid for a midfielder. Do I think his shooting is good enough to play striker? Not really. There are definitely better strikers available, but for a cam, his goal scoring ability is definitely there, and you guys know me, I do love my goal scoring midfielders. This guy is certainly one of them. What should we talk about next? Let's talk about his distribution. Once again, really, really good. Short passing, very nice. Long passing, very nice. And crossing is also up to a good standard. The guy can certainly distribute, which is awesome. And then we come on to what I think is the best thing about this card, and that's the dribbling. This guy's close control for me was like ridiculously good. Like, I knew his dribbling was going to be good looking at the stats, but in game the close control was just excellent for me. Big fan of the ball control, and if you watch the clips I think you'll know exactly what I'm referring to. So yeah, really happy with the dribbling of this card. Physically, he doesn't really offer too much, to be honest. He's got enough strength to battle with some fullbacks, but centre-backs are just going to dominate him, so you've got to avoid them. And obviously, aerially, he's not much of a threat either. He's not really up for winning those aerial battles. I like the stamina, though. He held up well for 90 minutes. The only really standout negatives for this card for me was the fact that he's pretty limited. His left foot really isn't that great, and he's limited to his stronger right foot. But other than that, it's a very nice card. And as I say, for a quote-unquote free item, very good card, and definitely worth unlocking in my opinion. This card's decent, and it'll definitely do a job for some people's teams, especially if you can't afford those top tier Premier League cams like the special Brunos and stuff like that. This is a relatively decent alternative. Is it as good as those special Brunos? No, it's not. But for an item that's not going to cost you anything, just a bit of time, it is definitely worth getting. And as I say, I think this card will improve some people's Premier League teams. Anyway, guys, those are my thoughts on the 87 rated Team of the Year honourable mentions, Jack Grealish. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, drop a like rating on it. Comment below your thoughts. Subscribe if you're new. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.